What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight! Okay, we're coming back to Amaranthe. Yes, indeed. Amaranthe Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from Zoltan Toddy. Zoltan wanted to see me react to this song by Amaranthe called 365. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So it's always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, okay, yeah, I have heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Amaranthe, okay? And the video has 5.5 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Amaranthe 365. That's all I got. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
365 every day. That's me. Days before us, a quarter genius side, as a mathematic function I need. I'm on a tonic, conquering the highlight, hiding from the daylight. Sequences of feeling my kid, my correlation. Searching for the borders, I'm filtering disorder. I'm a lucky Russian, I'm lost in population. I'm altering the sky, like deleting from the baseline. This is how they calling me. 365 in a day, that's how you know. It is hard to say no before you learn to let go. 365 in a day, that's how you know.
Whoa.
It is hard to say no before you learn to let go. 365 in a day, just save my soul. Just keep on letting things go. Keep on telling me no. The mission to divide us was only unify us. It's just
I was about to ask, what happened to that third vocalist? Well, there he is. Okay. I heard the female lead, and I heard the guy doing the grit and ground. I'm like, didn't they have a clean male lead as well? I didn't hear him at all in that first verse, but now here he is for the second verse. Okay. I'm digging the feel. I'm digging the aggression. I'm digging the power and the speed. The chordal progression, super simple. But like I've always said, simple can be effective when it's done properly. This is definitely being done properly. I was really impressed by her range right there on that chorus. Was not expecting her to go as high as she did. The sampling, the digital, it's there, but it's not overpowering. It doesn't sound overly synthetic like I've heard other bands do. Not going to mention any names, but yeah, I've heard other bands be far more synthetic and digital than this. It's there, but it's there for color. It's there for effect. It's not there to drive the song forward and be the meat and potatoes of the song like I've heard other bands do. Again, you know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to say their names. Anyway, let's keep going here. Back up a little bit.
The systematic functions of raising plan to set the outline, form you to the highlight. Frequencies are seeding, you're feeding your automation. I'm the synchronizer, I'm the last decipher. Better sailing, in the face, the embryonic. Drop beneath the high rise, forming for
on the sideline, waiting for it. And now you're calling me. Calling me, calling me. Follow me, follow me. Calling me, calling me. And put down me, follow.
Nice little breakdown there. They'll kind of separate the end of the chorus from whatever's coming next. They went to this little breakdown there. Not bad. It wasn't bad. I feel like there were some missed opportunities, but it wasn't like glaringly terrible. It wasn't like, oh, what a waste. No, it wasn't a waste. It did its job, which is what a breakdown's supposed to be. Breakdowns, everybody's under the impression that breakdowns need to be impressive. No, what a breakdown is supposed to do is provide everybody a chance to take a breath. Now, if you want to make your breakdown impressive, that's up to you. That is completely and totally up to you. But the whole purpose of the breakdown is really supposed to be to, in a live performance especially, give everybody a chance to get their breath back. Not just the people in the band, but for everybody in the crowd as well. Everybody get that chance to go, okay, all right, we're good. We're good. Okay, we're going to be fine. We got our stamina back up. Let's go. Let's get back into it now. You know what I mean? That's the purpose of the breakdown. It's like taking a rest between rounds in a boxing match, you know? That's the purpose of a breakdown. Breakdowns are not meant to be impressive. They're not supposed to be impressive. But if you want them to be, you can. You can, but then in my opinion, you're kind of missing the whole point of the breakdown. But in either case, it was how should this? I wouldn't say design, but it was well strategized. How about that? They knew they found a good place to put it, and they put it there. So makes perfect sense. Let's keep going here. Let's see where this goes. It's digital.
Say no before you learn to let go.
Yeah, I mean, it was really good. I enjoyed it. It had a good feel. Let me think about it. Give me, it won't take long. Give me a couple minutes here to kind of gather my thoughts. There's not a lot to think about, but I want to make sure I'm prepared. Give me a few minutes. I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Amaranthe with 365. This was a request from Zoltan Toddy. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that an 8.5. Yep, 8.5. I feel great about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. The song was very well done. Very well written. It was, look, it's simple, okay? I get it. It's a simple song. it's a very riff-driven song. But the riff that they had, look, if you're gonna do, let me how should I say this? If you're gonna do a riff-driven song, you better make sure that the riff you have is effective. Because if it's not, and it sounds sloppy, or it sounds out of place, or it sounds awkward, it's not gonna go well for you. It's just not. This is a good example of how to have a drift.
You suck!
This is a great example of how you can take a riff and make it a riff-driven song. The riff itself, the guitar riff that was being played, was being emulated by everybody. Guitar, bass, and drums, following along with a very specific pattern, which I could really appreciate. And it sounded really good, especially when they were playing synchronized. They were playing all together in unison. It sounded very, very strong. Especially when they came to those subdivided parts, like the let me see, what pattern that? So that'd be sextuplets then. Yeah, it'd be sextuplets. So like the sextuplets within that pattern, very tight, very well done, very accurate from everybody. So that right there makes the riff impressive. So that's automatically plus points. The instrumentation, single bass, single guitar, single drum, with some sampling and some digital additions. No issues there whatsoever. Like I said earlier, I don't mind digital. I don't mind it as long as it's there for filler and for color. If it takes over and drives the song, then I'm not a big fan. But this did not happen here. The digital was used simply to enhance what was being done by the actual instruments themselves. So I got no issue with it at all. The whole 3 lead vocalist thing. Now, I did a reaction to Amaranth about 2 weeks ago. Back at the beginning of November is when I filmed it. When we're here on November 11th, right? November 12th, I'm sorry. We're on November 12th now. And I know that video is not going to be released until December, which is like a month from now. But remember, I filmed, like I said, I try to film about 6 weeks ahead. So I know I said in the last Amaranth reaction I did that I'm still not 100% sure about having 3 vocals. I mean, look, they can do whatever they want. There's no rules. You know, if you want 3 lead vocalists, you can have it. I'm not sure how I feel about it. After this one, I feel better about it. I do. I think I'm starting to see why.
Why?
I think I'm starting to see the purpose for it. Because my question was, why can't you just take one of those musicians or one of those vocalists who are doing their vocals, and why don't you have them playing an extra guitar or have them playing keyboard or something? Well, I thought about it after seeing this, and I think I get it now. If you're going to have someone doing a lead vocal line, you want them up at the front, right? Well, if they're playing their instruments, they're in the back. You could, I guess you could have a single guitar player come up to the front and do the vocals, but if you have 2 vocalists not doing anything other than sing, and then you have one vocalist over here playing guitar, it's going to look a little weird. It's going to look a little awkward. I get it. I think I'm starting to see now. There is some visual to this band with its structure. And if you're going to have 3 lead vocalists, you better have all 3 up at the front, nothing in their hands to make them stand out one from the other. So I get it. I do get it. I also, on the flip side, I'm like, if you don't want that, if you don't want any differentials, then shouldn't you just have 3 male vocals or 3 female vocals? But then I'm like, no, because you want the contrast. So it's a tough call. I like what they're doing. I don't think they need to change a thing. After seeing this and hearing this, like I said, I don't think I've completely got it, but I think I'm getting a better understanding of the dynamic. So, but the 3 vocalists did a fantastic job. I like the fact that everybody's sharing with everybody. Female lead coming up and doing an entire phrase. Grit and Gralkai coming in doing half the phrase and sharing the other half of the phrase with the female lead. In the chorus, everybody comes in. In the second verse, male clean lead comes in. First phrase. And then for the second phrase, here we go again. Grit and growl for the first half of it. Second half of it, sharing it with the male clean. So everybody's kind of getting an equal amount here. So that's really good. There's no clearly defined, this one individual is the lead. Although I kind of get the feeling that the female is the lead. I do get the feeling that the female lead is the kind of defined actual singular lead person. So I could be wrong, but that's how it's kind of coming across to me. I don't know why, but it comes across that way. No, this was a great song. The energy was there, the life was there, the pulse was there, the aggression was there. I could see this being put on my gym playlist. Honestly, I could. I actually might. After I'm done filming today, I think I might actually pop it in there and see how it does. I don't know if it'll stay, but I'll give it 2 weeks to a month, see what happens. Maybe it'll earn its wings and maybe it'll stay. I don't know. Only way to know is to find out. But yeah, an 8.5 is a great score. It is right in the middle of the great scale, actually. So yeah, it's a great song. I enjoyed it. I absolutely enjoyed it. I do feel like I have a little clearer understanding of the band because of this song and because of the, I hate to say it, but because of the video. The video kind of gave me a little more of a visual of, okay, maybe this is why. Maybe this is why we have 3 lead vocalists who aren't doing anything other than vocals. Maybe I get it now, but I still don't know if I actually got it. So anyway, we'll see. But yeah, I had a good time with this. It was a great song, and that's why I got the 8.5, and that is where we're gonna stay. So 8.5, final score. I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show, and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.